Hello and welcome everyone, respected chairman of the session and learned delegates. I thank NES India for giving me this opportunity to present a paper in the PinCon conference. My topic is role of polyethylene pipes and coatings in corrosion protection in city gas distribution, which is a very relevant topic in India's journey to become a gas-based economy. I am Chanchal Dasgupta from Borouge. Just a few words about Borouge. It's part of a global polyolefins family, a leading provider of innovative value-creating polyethylene and polypropylene solutions, which formed in 2001 by a joint venture of Abu Dhabi National Oil Company and Borealis. Borouge has the world's largest integrated polyolefin complex with an annual capacity of 4.5 million tons per year. Our fourth expansion is underway to enhance capacity to 8.5 million tons by 2030. Keeping with our innovation mindset, we have a state-of-art innovation center in UAE, and we offer innovative solutions in packaging, infrastructure, energy, mobility, and healthcare. Couple of examples in infrastructure, we provide raw materials for pipes which are used for water and gas distribution, hot and cold water, double wall corrugated pipe for sewage transport, material for geomembrane, large diameter polyethylene pipes for seawater intake and outfall lines, and three-layer polyethylene and three-layer polypropylene coating material for corrosion protection of steel pipelines cross-country for transportation of oil, gas, and water. Coming to my today's topic, if you see polyethylene is used in different parts of a city gas distribution network. The first part is high pressure network where the pressure can be anything between 19 bar to 90 bar. Their steel pipes with three-layer polyethylene coating is used. The three layers are epoxy, MDP adhesive, and polyethylene top coat. In the distribution network for medium pressure lines, orange P100 HDP pipes are used up to 7 bar pressure. And in the last part of the network, in last mile connectivity, yellow MDP P80 pipes are used, which are for lower pressure and smaller diameter pipes. If we look at the evolution of gas pipe infrastructure, pipes were used for gas much before they were used for water or sewage. In the 19th century, very early 1990s, very early 1900, they were used for street lighting, and for this cast iron gas pipes were used. During 1950, cast iron pipes for a short period they gave way to ductile iron pipes, but ductile iron pipes did not remain there for long. There were a lot of joint leakages and subsequent explosions which took place in UK, Ireland, Scotland, etc. And then the fully welded polyethylene system came in. And by 1990s, 2000, polyethylene pipes almost captured the entire distribution network. In 1986, Kobe earthquake in Japan, it was proved that polyethylene pipes and joints had zero leakage, while all other conventional pipe systems had either pipe rupture or joint failure. This hugely boosted the use of P pipes in gas distribution. Currently, all low pressure distribution networks use only polyethylene pipes. An overview of city gas distribution pipe segment. MDP P80 pipes were first used by British Gas in their CGD network around 1963, and HDP P100 is being used in 1990s. Some utilities use a combination of yellow P80 and orange P100, while others use only P100 for all their distribution pipelines. Three-layer polyethylene coated carbon steel pipes are used for higher pressures and larger sizes. In the value chain, it is mandated that the pipe materials must comply with individual utility specification as well as national and international standard. The most accepted polyethylene gas pipe standard internationally is ISO 4437-2014. The Indian gas pipe standard is IS 14885-2001, which is under revision. Three-layer P coating international standard is ISO 21809-1 2018. This is followed mostly in Europe and other parts of the world. This is followed in India also. However, each Indian oil and gas company have their own specification, and they have taken elements from ISO, DIN, and Canadian standard. In the product overview, yellow MDP P80 is used for smaller diameter and lower pressure, say up to 225 mm OD and 4 bar pressure. Orange HDP P100 is used for higher diameter and higher pressures up to 355 mm and 7 bar pressure. And black HDP top coat as well as MDP adhesive, they are used as part of 3LP coating of steel pipelines. Now the debate always comes whether MDP is better or HDP is better. We'll show you both sides. MDP P80 has certain advantages for smaller pipes. It is a softer and more flexible material. Some gas utilities prefer this, especially for smaller pipes and house service connections. The major advantage is easy squeeze off for service connections and repairs. MDP pipes are easy to be coiled and reduces the effort of re-rounding pipes that have gone oval. P80 is also easier to weld than P100, being a more forgiving material. And another major advantage is MDP has very high stress crack resistance compared to a standard P100 HDP material. And there is a misnomer in the industry. All gas pipes are referred as MDP pipes, but MDP can be only P80. There has been no P100 possible to manufacture with MDP density. All P100 materials are high density polyethylene. Now coming to HDP P100 orange, it allows for higher design pressure. You can see that same MDP and HDP, P80, P100 material for water industry, they are used for up to 16 bar and 20 bar pressure pipes. But in gas industry, they're used for only 4 bar and 7 bar. This limitation is because of rapid crack propagation. If a gas pipe is punctured, the crack may propagate instantaneously to very long distance because gas is a compressible fluid. Therefore, the rapid crack propagation property has to be measured and it has to be kept within a limit so that it doesn't propagate indefinitely. Depending on this consideration, MDP and HDP materials are used for a lower pressure in gas. Now, while MDP material typically has a rapid crack propagation resistance of 4 to 5 bar, P100 material has a rapid crack propagation resistance of up to 10 bars. That's why for higher pressure, typically P100 materials are used. P100 can give the benefit of 17% lower weight per meter and 7% greater bore if used with reduced dimension for the same service pressure. But normally same thickness of P80 and P100 is used. This is because normally the gas pipes do not fail due to internal pressure. They mainly fail due to third-party disturbances because different pipes can be in the same trench. So if it is a thicker polyethylene pipe, it can resistance the heat from a crowbar much better than a thinner pipe. And also the thickness of the pipe addresses the kinking issues. In HDP P100, due to higher hardness, squeeze off is not so perfect as MDP pipes. Latest generation hexene-based P100 grades are very high resistance to slow crack growth, called SCG, compared to standard P100. This allows installation by horizontal directional drilling or inner lining of iron pipes without affecting pressure capability or service life of pipes. We have also tested hexene-based P100 orange for up to 7.2 gigajoule per meter square UV resistance, which is normally specified for 3LP coating, which is black. Typically in pipe industry, the requirement is 3.5 gigajoule per meter square, which is required by ISO and IS standard. Now, higher resistance to UV allows for higher outdoor exposure time at the site. Why do we need higher resistance to SCG? You can see some of the photos, for example, the yellow and the blue pipes, they are bent in the form of U or C section so that they can be inserted in a larger diameter cast iron or ductile iron pipe and then can be reverted back to their own shape. Now, while doing these operations, there can be a lot of notches and scratches on the pipe, and the pipe should still provide 50 years service life despite these notches and scratches. Now, when polyethylene pipe undergoes a notch, it starts opening up like you cut a textile and the threads keep opening up. So similar way, slowly polyethylene molecules, they get disentangled. And here you can see that if you can have more tie molecules between the crystalline zones to hold them together, this failure can be delayed a lot. Therefore, hexene-based bimodal P100 grades provide the polymer with higher molecular entanglement and give 50 to 100 years service life despite notches and scratches and surface damages. How SCG resistance is measured? They are done by cutting 4 notches on 4 sides of the pipe, typically 22 to 18% thickness of the pipe will be the notch depth, and then there is 80 degrees centigrade water put inside, and they are also put in the outside water test media at 80 degrees centigrade, and there are different pressures employed for P80 and P100. Now, EN and ISO standards require failure time of more than 500 hours. A modern high quality P100 gives about 1000 hours, whereas bimodal MDP P80 gives more than 9000 hours to failure in slow crack growth test, and bimodal hexene P100 gives more than 3000 hours. So we have a lot of factor of safety to ensure 50 to 100 years service life. New development now inside the house also, it will be polyethylene pipes. Typically copper pipes were used in-house pipes for PNG. This is now being replaced with polyethylene aluminum polyethylene composite pipes. Same yellow MDP P8 is used for inner and outer layers. The advantages are superior multi-layer solution, lower carbon footprint and lower cost. The trials in selected localities have been successful, and a major gas company is rolling out this solution. Now coming to 3-layer P coating of steel pipes for city gas distribution. P pipes are limited to less than 10 bar design pressure, above which you have to use steel pipes with 3LP coating for corrosion protection. Now 3-layer P coating combines the oxygen barrier of epoxy and high moisture barrier and mechanical strength of HDP. Therefore, they are better than individual FB coating or polyethylene coating. And now since polyethylene and FB do not bond to each other, grafted MDP adhesive is used for bonding them. CGD pipelines are of smaller dia and the coating thickness, as it depends on the pipe OD, they are quite low for low diameter pipes, as a large portion of pipelines are installed in crowded cities where coating damage possibility is high. We recommend a uniform thickness of about 3 mm for all lower sizes of pipes. Hexene-based super high density HDP grades are now available, which allows higher design temperature 90 degrees centigrade. Typically, this is 80 degrees centigrade as specified by ISO 21809-1, and also they provide higher damage resistance. Polyethylene shrink sleeves are used for field joint coating. Now for CGD pipeline of smaller diameter, ERW pipes with 3LP coating is used. For natural gas trunk pipelines with high pressure, ELSA pipes with 3LP coatings are used. Typical diameter is 20 to 48 inch. Now black polyethylene has got the best UV stability among all materials, and it can withstand many years outdoor weathering. For long outdoor storage, of course, you need to look at the cutback area which needs to be protected against moisture ingress. PLP coating is the most popular anti-corrosion coating method worldwide and has a long track record. They are also very suitable for offshore gas pipes and have a good track record in India. For example, several projects of ONGC and AGD6. They can be reeled also for offshore installation. Now I come to the end of my presentation, the concluding remarks. PE pipes have become the trusted materials for gas distribution network world over. This is due to their excellent corrosion and abrasion resistance, good flexibility, high elongation to withstand surge pressure and impact. The welded joints provide networks that are effectively leak-free. Bimodal MDP offers advantage of easy squeeze-off, welding, and high resistance to slow crack growth. Latest Hexene P100 HDP materials are suitable for higher pressures, higher resistance to rapid crack propagation, and are suitable for longer outdoor exposure. In 3-layer polyethylene, hexene-based super high-density topcoat is available now, which provides higher design temperature and higher damage resistance. In addition to provide high-quality materials, Borouge provides training of value chain, assistance in formulation of standards and specifications, technical guidance, and testing services. Thank you very much. That brings the end of my presentation. Now I open for question and answers. Thank you very much.